The Big Four agenda continued to feature prominently in President Uhuru Kenyatta's key spending areas as Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani read the coming financial year's budget. The education docket topped the areas of focus with a whopping 513.8 billion shillings allocated to facilitate access to education for the millions of children. Cumulatively, the Big Four programs were allocated 146.9 billion shillings. Here's Chemtai Goin with all the details.
In the 2022-2023 budget estimates announced by Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani, President Uhuru Kenyatta's legacy projects received the lion's share of the allocations. The president keen on ensuring that by the end of his term, development projects initiated were progressed and some finalized. Topping the list of allocations was the education sector, which was allocated 513.8 billion shillings. The money will be directed to different areas, including the Teachers Service Commission to facilitate recruitment and training of teachers, public primary and secondary schools, and the institutions of higher learning, among others.
Out of the proposed allocation, Kenya shilling 12 billion will cater for free primary education, Kenya shilling 2.5 billion for recruitment of teachers, Kenya shilling 64.4 billion for free day secondary school education, including insurance under the NHI for secondary school students. Kenya shilling 5 billion for examination fees waiver for grade 6, class 8, and Form 4 candidates. And Kenya shilling 1.96 billion for the school feeding program. In addition, Mr. Speaker, I have proposed an allocation of Kenya shilling 1.2 billion for training of teachers on competency-based curriculum.
The infrastructure docket was allocated 368.5 billion shillings to facilitate the completion and commencement of various campaign pledges. One of those, the expressway that President Kenyatta is expected to launch later this month. National security, with its important role in ensuring peace reigns before, during and after the election, was among the big spenders, Yatani allocating 317.9 billion shillings. Then the president's legacy project, the Big Four agenda. This would have been the final year of its implementation. However, so far little progress has been made. Estimates of the 2022-2023 budget showing the Uhuru administration was keen on accelerating the implementation of the agenda. 146.9 billion shillings was allocated to the program. Out of these, 10.1 billion shillings goes to manufacturing, one of the sectors hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. 46.8 billion shillings towards food security as sections of the country grapple with the biting drought, 62.3 billion shillings for the Universal Health Coverage Program to ensure access to health by all, and 27.7 billion for the Affordable Housing Initiative. Kenya sustained its commitment to dealing with climate change, 110.9 billion shillings set aside for environmental protection, water and natural resources. The marginalized in society, women and youth, were allocated 69 billion shillings for empowerment, 20.6 billion shillings allocated to the economic stimulus program. ICT, which will also play a huge role in facilitating a peaceful transition, allocated 15.6 billion shillings. Devolved units in the 2022-2023 financial year will receive 407 billion shillings. Of these, 370 billion being the equitable share and 37 billion shillings as conditional allocation. Chemtai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.